So welcome back to my travel makeup bag. Went on a little road trip and unfortunately I got pink eye. So I will have to be letting go of these two mascaras. I literally just opened this one, but honestly already not a fan. Really hard to wipe off the brush, just a lot of product, and it doesn't seem to hold my curl, and it's not as water resistant as I would like it to be. So anyways, that was kind of a dud. And then this one was kind of a mix with Aqua Seal that I had, and not a huge fan either. So I did end up going to a local cosmetics company store, and got this one for about 12 bucks. It's the Clinique Bottom Lash one, and if I can open it with one hand, I could show you how pretty it is. Rip this open. But yeah, I was like, for 12 bucks, I mean, it's more than what I paid for both of the other ones. But you know what? Once I get past this pink eye, it will be so worth it. But isn't it so cute? It's obviously like the tiniest thing ever. It has a really, really cute packaging here. Super tiny wand on the inside. It's a tubing mascara, actually. And I'm actually not in love with tubing mascaras, but I definitely have been wanting to try something like this. And so I'll give it a go. We'll see how this is, but that's my next one that I'll open after I get over my pink eye. No eye makeup for a little while, and I'll be cleaning a lot of things. It is time to make more body lotion. And so I decided to add in a ton of mineral oil, a few powders, mix that up, make it kind of like a slurry. Added more jojoba oil, and then I cut up my lotion bar. And as I slowly melted that, I was kind of pouring it in, stirring it in, hoping that it wouldn't like get all clumpy and stuff. And it actually turned out okay. So it's a much more of a salve, not so much like a hard lotion balm. But I really love the texture now, and looking forward to using this as my body lotion. I'm super sad to let this go, but since I had pink eye and I used this like a few days prior to the infection, I just really don't want to risk it. And because I had most of this cream shadows made up of a product that was gifted to me, was already pre-used, and I had not even touched it myself for over a year. And it just being a cream, I am just not going to risk it. It seemed to still perform okay. That doesn't mean that there's some sort of bacteria, and I shouldn't be concerned about it. So let this one go. Bye. Can also refill this one while I'm at it. This is my face moisturizer. It's the Drunk Elephant one. I've already used quite a bit of it. I mean, I was mixing other stuff in there and I took stuff out, whatever. But the way it works actually is it's a vacuum pump. This is so cool. This is the largest vacuum pump I've ever seen. And there's a little hole there. Make sure you have to press it all the way back down before you refill it again. So I just have my jar of stuff to refill it with. It's a mix of the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, which very sad, but it doesn't quite perform the way that I hoped it would, mixed in with the Drunk Elephant cream. And I know you're probably yelling at me because you're like, that is such a waste of an amazing Drunk Elephant product. But I mean, to me, technically its value to me was $10 because I got it from FabFitFun. And then I would much rather use my two of them combined this way than figure out a way to use my Rich Face Base later. Although I probably could have used it on my body. Fair enough. But I've been actually using an oil-based moisturizer on my body, so that's why. Yeah, I'm just going to do it like this. I'm just going to stick to my guns and be a little bit sad that I did not use up my Drunk Elephant cream. You can, grieve with me that I did not use it up in its purest form, but sometimes these are the things that I do to myself. So anyways, that is filled up now, and then I'm going to put the cap, put the cap back on. All comes together, okay? And then pump this. There's probably already residue in here, so I'll probably just keep pumping this, and there'll be air in there for sure. So that's all that put back together. All right, I am going to be bringing a few things back to Credo this week. I think they take up to 12 each time, so this is definitely more than enough. But just wanted to kind of document this time because I feel like sometimes I just go there and like don't do anything. But a lot of mascara empties this time. We'll see if they take them separately or together. I'm not sure, but I did clean them out the best I could in terms of rinsing them out and stuff like that. So that's from the pink eye situation, so I didn't let go of those. I did end up putting all of this into my original Aqua Seal container. It just is really weird to have a liquid coming out of a tube like this. I am going to recycle my Osea container here. I ended up moving the rest of it over to another container because it's kind of stuck at the bottom. So clean this out and that's ready to go. I have 2 sunscreens that my husband used up, so that's also going to go back, and they can take those. I also cleaned out my lipstick base, and it's a little bit gunky in there, so I'm just going to recycle it versus reuse it. And then sunscreen I also emptied out and put into another container as well. And so that is ready to, the packaging itself is ready to go back. And then just kind of a random thing here that's kind of been left there. I just kind of let them take back however many they're willing to take back. And then from there, bring back more. I think that might be a woodpecker over there. We sometimes have woodpecker visit us too. So anyways, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. So I already finished the body salve that I made earlier. So I made another one, and this one turned out a little bit different, but honestly, it's great as well. I had to remelt it a few times, but it all came together, and I really like the texture of this one this time. All right, a few exciting updates over the last few days. So you just saw me make this face salve. It's pretty much just like a really soft, solid lotion, and I actually transferred into this tin because it just wasn't incorporating correctly. So really happy with how this came out. I actually let it set in the fridge. I think I'll be enjoying this a lot. The green is from like a eucalyptus type balm from Burt's Bees. Hit pan on multiple things. The first one here is a lip balm or the lip mask. Starting to go at it with a lip brush, as you can see kind of on the edge there, and I feel like a lip brush I definitely see more progress, and so I'm excited about that. Over here I finally hit pan on that shade. It's been forever. I think it was just really stiff in there. Really jammed a sponge in here to do nails the other day, and it finally moved, and it was not organic, I would say, but I'm gonna count that. And then I got baby pan on the screen. I knew it was really close, and I definitely kind of jammed my brush in there because I barely use any green, to be honest. I just kind of like line my lashes like a shadow liner, but it's really nice to see that pan. So I'm hoping to probably see pan NYX on this super neutral shade, and then maybe start working on these purples and stuff like that, and I also have the ones on the bottom to work on as well. So really happy about the progress across these 4 products, I guess. Basically almost finished like my original body salve. Did I say face salve? Body salve, and made a new one. Really happy about that. And also, actually, I used up the rest of my mineral oil in this one. It says vitamin E body oil, but it's really not. It's just from Dollar Tree, and most of it is mineral oils, like the very first ingredient. And so it's like barely any vitamin E. So it's super, super liquidy. And it definitely took a little bit of work to like incorporate it in here. And then actually, I almost like forgot, but I did finish, actually like move the product that was in here around, this vitamin enriched face base. Actually tried also putting a sunscreen in here just as a holder. I know it's clear, but I only had the sunscreen in there for like 3 days. And man, just to get around the edges, no, this is going to go into recycling. And then the last thing is I actually got, you guys never have seen this before. It's a shampoo powder that I got from like a natural organic store, more expensive than it needs to be. But I actually have basically most of the ingredients that I need to make this now. I have this top ingredient here, this powder. I have some clays. I don't have some of the other ones. I have a little bit of silica now on hand. But I think just like using AI and stuff like that, it's giving me enough ideas where I can actually make my own one. But this is empty. I empty the rest of it out into the dispenser that I really like using. I don't like using this dispenser, but this might be a good place to like mix it and hold it once I make my new one. So that's kind of the progress on that. And it is aluminum, so I don't actually need to bring this back to Credo to recycle because it's not difficult to recycle. And since I'm actually going to reuse it or repurpose it, it won't actually get recycled for a little while. So that is the update there for now, and I think I'm pretty proud of this progress. And then this happened. My powder completely shattered. This is kind of what it looks like. It's definitely can't be in that pan anymore. So I tipped it all into my loose powder jar and crushed that up. Also added some of whatever was remaining in my foundation powder and put that all in there, crushed it up, and I'm just using it as a loose powder now. So that's my update for now.